Everybody, what's going on? My name is Terry. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys and gals are all doing fantastic out there. So today we're going to talk about something Twitch is doing, and I have some feelings about it. I have some thoughts and opinions, and I would love to hear what you guys and gals out there in YouTube comments have got to say here. Okay, now the other day, Twitch rolled out this tweet, and they're talking about an amazing new thing they're going to have for the platform, to where if you don't have the minimum balance required for a Twitch payout of $50, that they are going to roll that over into something called a spendable balance that you could then spend directly on the platform instead of pulling it out. Now, this is going to be an opt-in feature, and apparently you can turn this on and off as you see fit. And I'm glad that's a thing, because at first I thought this was kind of cool. You know, like, oh yeah, so that's cool. Like, somebody gifts me subs, then I can turn around and spread that love to someone else, you know. But the more I got to thinking about it, the more I realized that this is actually extremely greedy by Twitch. And I'll tell you why. Let's say somebody comes into your channel and they're a big fan of yours and they want to support you, right? So they drop $100 worth of gifted subs. Okay, cool. So they drop $100. Twitch takes their cut of 50%. So that leaves you with $50, which is great. It's 50 more than you had. Hey, thanks a lot for the subs. I greatly appreciate that, right? And with that, congratulations. You also met the threshold of $50 for a Twitch payout, which everybody loves to see in their bank account, right? But with this new feature, you can keep that balance on your Twitch account. And again, spend that money on other channels via bits or subs, correct? But here's the thing though. If you take that $50 from that $100 you originally got and gift that to someone else in subs, that's another 50% coming out of that original 50. So Twitch is getting even more of a cut than what they would have originally. You know what I mean? And here's the thing. You, again, as I just said a second ago, this is also for bits too. So any kind of, you know, balance you might have on your account, you can spend on bits as well. But maybe it's just the people I happen to watch in my circle, but people don't really drop a lot of bits. You know, Twitch culture is all about that sub hype train, all that jazz. Oh my God, so-and-so just came in, dropped 1,000 subs. Oh my God, thank you so much. You know, like, yeah, people do spend money on bits and people do drop bits on people all the time. Yes, of course. But again, just the people that I happen to watch subbing, gifted subs, they are outweighing, you know, bits to subs like in like a 4-to-1 ratio. It seems like, you know what I mean? Like, just subs are where it's at, you know? So again, somebody drops subs on you. That's already the initial 50% cut. You say, hey, look, I'm going to gift subs with that balance. Another 50% gone, so on and so forth, until there's quite literally nothing left because of how much Twitch already takes from their creators. But this here though, folks, this here is what really made me laugh, and honestly a little angry. Honestly a little angrier, like angrier than what I was originally. And that is this right here. You know, Zach here is a very reputable source for all things streaming news related, so I do take his words for what they are here, okay? You will only be able to use your spendable balance on gift subs or bits. You will not be able to use it to purchase Twitch Turbo. You will not be able to use it to purchase the one thing that would make the viewer experience that much better on Twitch, aka no ads. So again, you can only use it to buy gifted subs or exchange that payout money for bits. And you know, maybe this is just, again, in my circle of streaming friends here, but I've seen about 24 tweets so far now based off this change for Twitch that people I know are either moving to Kick, or they're going to just start multi-streaming and not actually focus on Twitch as their main platform now. They're going to be focusing on Kick, YouTube for long-form VOD style content, or maybe even streaming vertically there. And of course, they're also going to be streaming to TikTok Live as well. You know, like, in a weird way, it sort of kind of reminds me of that one scene from the original series of the Three Stooges where Moe reaches into his pocket like, hey, I got $10 here. And then Larry's like, wait a minute, you owe me 20. And then Mo's like, oh, well, wait, here's 10, so I owe you 10. And they keep going around doing that to where they originally paid each other back with what they owed, but in reality, they all only got half. Does that sound familiar? I think it should. But again, though, folks, what are your opinions on this? Do me a favor, sound off down below, and I will catch you guys and gals next time.